So I woke up a little bit early today, and the sun was out. Looked like it wasn't too bad, and it got a little warm. I seen the sun. I was like, oh, okay. Then all of a sudden it started getting cold, and everything changed. Man, there's nothing. It's some bipolar weather, man. Definitely some bipolar weather. Like it did say it's supposed to snow, but look how it's coming down. Can y'all hear it? Sound like rain. I ain't never heard snow sound like rain like this in Philly. Maybe because of the buildings and things like we had that, prevented it to, we ain't hear it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more silent out here. You don't have no cars running and things like that. But this is what we wake up to. I mean, it was sunshine a minute ago. And, temperature just dropped. Bang, boom. Like it don't play. Yeah. But one thing I do like about the cold and the snow, keep your ass in the house. You can save money as long as you got everything in your house before. Dude, look at that. Look at this coming down quickly. Wow, Canton, Ohio, yo. I really got bipolar weather. You think you're going to wake up and do one thing. This joint tell you, nope, you ain't doing this. You're not doing that. Crazy. Wow. I don't know. I just had to open this phone up and get up on here. That is crazy. Look at that. Look at that. You gotta change your plans. Well, it ain't like the bug, y'all. I'm on here disturbed by the weather. Because when the weather get like this, my body lock up. I knew there was some stuff going on. That's why I ain't really want to get out of bed. Because then it make me a little loopy. Come on with this snow. Calm down now. Yeah, it's some bipolar weather up there, yo. I swear. It can just go down. It just happened. Boom. Sun was just out a minute ago. Look, sun trying to come back out now. But anytime you can hear the snow falling, that's nuts. You see that? Trees just stop blowing out of nowhere. Look at that. Look at that. Bipolar in your face. Right in our face, that bipolar just popped. There's some crazy ass weather out here. Just a moment ago, it was just coming down hard in Canton, Ohio. Look at that. Now the snow trying to come in. I hear me talking about it. It's picking up. Yeah. Just in a matter of moments, the weather go down and come back up. That cold ain't left, though. Yeah. What's the weather like where y'all at, y'all? What's going on where you live? I don't see no Florida weather. I know they ain't got nothing going on but sunshine, warm, in South Carolina. That's where out the pit Jay at. Jay out the pit in Florida, and Jay in South Carolina. Ron's opinion don't matter. He in Pennsylvania. It's just crazy. I wonder what their weather is all down. RIP_Bam Bam. I think he Florida too. And all the other subscribers of my people that like me, where y'all from? What's the weather like where you at right now? Yo, this shit is a culture shock. Coming from the city, out here, there's nothing you can hide behind. We have so many buildings, you know what I'm saying? And when the wind whip around or when it's doing something, you can hide behind them buildings. You don't know what's going on. But out here in the open with trees, anything can happen. Mountains. And we by the water, by the 5 lakes, Lakes Erie, you know what I mean? So you definitely gonna get that when it's in there, some water, it's gonna get colder. Now mountains, trees gonna get colder. I used to have not to turn my air conditioner on in the summertime when I know that I can go through the backwoods. Like the trees, I mean that oxygen, man, it definitely allows. Look at that, let y'all see. Sun coming out right in the middle of this. Ain't that crazy? It appeared one way, but it's really not. Yeah, somebody sent me money so I could buy some coat and gloves. Hey, what's up there? Devin, the champ. What up? Hi. And Chest Evening. Y'all make me want to, how y'all doing? Yeah, y'all make me want to, I'm gonna definitely have to get my glasses. This is when I know that I need some glasses, when I can't read anybody's name. Got that double vision. Oh, that's a nice view. Thank you. Look at that sun though. Sun is crazy. Appreciate that. Yeah, the weather calmed down now. It's trying to make me look like a liar. Yeah, I got a trail out there. Y'all need something moved. Y'all in Ohio. I'm rent that out. You know what I'm saying? The car, not the trailer. I mean, the trailer, not the car. I'm sorry. I mean, there's a 5x7. You know what I mean? I'm all right. I'm okay. Thanks for asking. Like and subscribe. Chestaneri. Yeah, like and subscribe. I appreciate it. How are you doing? Well, y'all got snow here? Where you at? King Daddy, where you at? Yeah. Y'all keep that snow. It's crazy. Look, see that stopped already. You know what I mean? Look, sunshine coming. If I looked out the window as of now, I'd be thinking, oh, it's not that bad. But a moment ago, oh, Ohio King Daddy? Yeah, man, that's where I am at too. I'm in Canton. I just moved up this way. Bought a house here 2 years ago. I really just started staying here. Probably actually the second winter. Yeah, first I said, oh, man, it definitely, it's a difference. You know what I mean? There's no less humidity here in the city. Be all these trees in the mountains. You lived in Ohio long, man, you probably dealt with this stuff. But they got the heat on up there, over there. See that? Yeah, they made you pull it out. Ohio got menopause fam. Yes, bro. Yo, they bipolar like a mother. This shit need to go to therapy. I know the weather people need to go to therapy. He said your whole life. God damn. Sorry, you probably crazy as shit too, bro. You don't know what you got a snowsuit with short sleeves and a zip off shorts piece. Cause that's how it be. One moment it's like this. What's it, Minnesota? Oh, Chester, you live in Minnesota. What's the weather? I was like, oh, I know it's cold out there because it's open, right? My brother's wife family was from Minnesota. Yeah, they lived in Minnesota. I remember it was a culture shock to me when he moved to South Dakota. And, it was like, damn, how many black people in South Dakota? Us. I mean, he was out there, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, that definitely was crazy for the culture. All I see is a bunch of everything else. I seen a lot of Indians out there, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, like I said, living in the city, we did probably see a lot of different cultures, but our usual cultures was white, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, different Latino people. I don't want to bring them all down to one, but Latinx or whatever everybody want to be called. I don't want to offend nobody, you know what I mean? But it's crazy. You go to different places, you see different ethnicities, a strong ethnicity of like Philippines and Delaware, which I lived in the Philippines for like 2 years, went to school, and then realized like their language is very similar to Spanish language. Actually, our language is very similar. People don't realize some of the root words, especially with the body, is mostly Spanish. You know what I mean? So you look into, that was when I used to read. Okay, it's changing now. Now we're in Minnesota. Is it snowing there? Or the snow coming down? And King Daddy, I don't know what part of Ohio you in. I'm in Canton. Yeah, I was on here speaking to about when first time I went to Akron. And my cousin was here, and I wish he would have been on there with me too. And I was like, man, that was the first time I seen a girl get knocked out by another girl. Like two-piece that got rocked. And the boyfriend carried her out like he was EMT. They was cute girls too. They were pretty girls. You know what I'm saying? I guess he recommend to everyone. No, he said it says, yeah. When you get on this YouTube, it'll turn around and tell you to ask certain questions on here. Something about a podcast or whatever, but I ain't ready for no podcast yet. But I do the Fracker Show 12 o'clock. Streamed on YouTube at 12 o'clock on Sundays. We do a Philly Talk on Mondays, 7 p.m. OG Network. We also push for Top to Bottom Tuesdays. Learn about a lot of beauty care product for both women, men, and all ethnicities. You know what I mean? I'm on the road to trying to grow a mustache and a beard. You know, I never had a mustache or a beard. I'm just getting one. Grown ass man, 53 years old, never had facial hair. So, you know, I'm trying to pick it up a little bit. So, you know, just go to and like the bug, subscribe, see what I'm doing. I'm also trying to start working out. So I need people to get on there and push me. I need some motivation. I don't have nobody here to motivate me. You know what I mean? We all need that motivation. But before you work out, you got to have not even say like a routine, but you got to get your mind in order to work out. You can't just decide I'm going to work out. You really got to have the mind frame of exercise. It's like doing a squat thrust, or people call burpees. You know what I mean? You go to do the burpee, you got to really think about that. I got to stretch up or jump up, come down, touch my knees, legs, feet, get down in a push-up position, kick your foot out, you know, kick your body out like you're doing a push-up, bring it back into a squat, and then stand back up, you know. I used to do mine and then put a push-up in between. But by the time you get up from doing two of them, you don't even know what the hell you did. You don't even know how to count because you're trying to figure out, like, damn, like you just lost your oxygen on the floor when you went down there to do the squat for the push-up, and you done lost your amount of counts, and you trying to get your head back together. You know what I mean? Then you're like, Raym, I got to do another one. You know what I mean? So I get it. You know, trying to work out and exercise. But see, I got to get into exercising when I need, because I got to make it a habit, not a job. Look at that shit. Look at how quickly that changed, y'all. Look at that. You come out here, I love the clouds. You come out here, the clouds is formulated all. You got to pay attention to the clouds, though. Sometimes they gray, sometimes they bright whites, and the way they move, the way they stay. You got to look at that. And not just along with the temperature. Now, that's it, like I said, it look nice right now, but it can quickly change. Yeah. Had me ready to put my boots on. Yes, sir. So, yeah. Yeah, I got to clean up in here today. Sorry, I got to see this morning face or close to afternoon face. Damn, as soon as I got on here, people got off. I ain't mean to scare you. But you smell my breath? I ain't get to brush my teeth yet. I done ran out on me. Yeah. But anyway, seeing like the bug, like and subscribe. Hope y'all check me out. You know what I mean? And with this slow down, because I gotta get myself together. Gotta wash my face, gotta brush my teeth. Up so you don't smell it. And y'all know that I really wash my face and really brush my teeth. Some people don't do that shit. Y'all up in your face. And then remember, oh man, I ain't brushed my teeth. Oh man, I ain't washed my face. Got the eye boogie sound in my face. What's up, Chico? Any of y'all got any pets? I love my pets. They my family. I got a cat and a dog. I used to have a turtle. I had to give him up to the neighbors before I moved. I had this real crazy tank. Yeah, man, I bought him a whole castle, a little bridge, everything. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed taking care of my turtles. They pay a lot more attention than people expect them to do. You know, they be all pets become parts of family. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people had like jumper spiders be they pet. You know, all kinds of scorpions. My cousin had a tarantula. I don't know about that shit. You know what I mean? I'm like having a tarantula, that kind of freaked me out. You know, even the scorpion. But I had my chance to get some tiger fish one time. They was expensive. Thing was, I mean, the guy was gonna give me the whole tank and everything for $1.50. He had 2 tiger fish, but you know, but the way the tank, I think that was salt water. So the pump and all that was very expensive to have, and then to be changing the water and doing all that. So I did, because of the work it took to take care of them. I told them no. Although the price was a hell of a price. A tiger fish, you probably spent about a couple of grand. Yeah. Well, yeah, I just want to be showing some life. Sure, I do brush my teeth. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna see all that. Cause probably look a little ugly and nasty. Y'all spend some time in that mouth. Brush your jaws. I mean, gums. You gotta brush your jaws. Cause we talking shit. Oh. Gotta brush my teeth and wash my face. Anyway, even if I ain't going out, might have somebody come out and visit. Or emergency go out. It's just a habit you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? I might wanna work out. Yeah, I mean, that's push y'all to help me work out though. I need that. I need that inspiration. So yeah, I've been using this top to bottom product, detoxifying face wash. So, you know, I wet my face up, and once I wait it up, let it damp a little bit, and put the face wash on there and let it sit. Kind of feels like doesn't feel soapy or nothing. It's all natural product, organic product. Doesn't feel soapy enough, but it does feel like it clean your face out, clean your pores. It kind of look like it dries up almost on your face like an oxy, but not like the thickness of it. You don't see it, but you know, like I said, I just damped my face a little bit. Looked like I was working out. I could play this off, but you know, the first thing, like I said, I use is detoxifying face wash. I did a couple of videos, you know what I'm saying, but Y'all didn't have to wait and always see the results. So I got tired after about 7 days, but I just want to let y'all know I'm still doing it. I'm going to order some more product from them too. Again, some body wash. You know, turn this light on. So, first off, detoxifying beard face wash from top to bottom. That's top. Number 2, bottom, BOTTUM. You know what I mean? I'm also get some candles from the guy. I haven't actually been able to light them. I kind of look. This is what it looked like. So this is what it looked like putting on. Look at that. Organic. This is organic substance. You read all the names in it. There we go. And apply it to my face. There's a cleaning smell to it. Might got a little pebble in there and there. Wash that out. Probably drank some soda and went to sleep. Yeah. So kind of put it on your face like a mask a little bit. Let it really dry. You're supposed to really, I don't think you're supposed to put so much on, you're supposed to see it, but you feel it. You feel it on your face, so then that's just enough. A lot of times men don't be caring for their face like that. If anything, we did our hair. I'm saying, we'll comb our hair, brush our hair, probably pat it down, put something in it, you know what I'm saying? But that's all we did when it came to that. It wasn't a whole face care kit that we had. The only time we put something on our face when we had pimples to dry it out, that was it. Clear Seal or whatever it is that they chose to use, but we're not doing no face care. That just wasn't our thing. I ain't even do like body care. You know what I mean? I waited till I was about 30 something. And this girl, I was married and divorced, and this girl took me to spa, get your face and pedicure and manicure done. So, I had my hands done because, you probably did them at your house, clipped your nails, put a little bit of clear polish on it. You know what I'm saying? You thought that was a little, jazzy, but even that seemed like it was kind of feminine to you. So you feel like I ain't want to do that. So she takes me to get my feet done. The only reason I went, because I'm thinking like I'm about to get the yams, so I'm gonna go to this, get my feet done. You know what I mean? She want to see my feet. So I turned around and went. My feet look like slave feet. Man, they got done doing it. Was so buttery smooth, like I'm slipping around in my socks and my shoes. I just felt like I can skate around with no wheels. Like your feet just feel light, like you can float. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, my feet feel good. You know what I mean? First it started tickling at first, because you don't want to like act all ticklish, I got a deep voice, so to hear me laugh, laughing from them touching my feet, it was weird. But after they got done, man, my feet, I felt good. Then I was like, man, I fell in love with the Chinese girl, whatever ethnicity it is. I fell in love with her. He ain't had no body or nothing, but I was like, she make me feel good. I never felt this way before. Daddy, long time. You know what I mean? I was waiting to hear that come out of her mouth. But she was like, you got big feet. You got big feet. You got big hands. I'm like, okay. I do. I was born with it. It's natural. I ain't getting no feet job done. You know what I mean? It's all natural. I ain't getting no hand job done. This is all natural stuff. You know what I'm saying? These are BBHs and BBF right here, girl. It's all natural right here. Big black feet, baby. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. But anyway, it was a good ass feeling on my feet. So yes, right now I'm about to try to get some of my clothes together, because I gotta wash some clothes. I hate doing that. you know, washing my clothes. Now I did have a washing. Well, I got a washer now, but I'm about to get a dryer because of winter time coming. But I like going to the laundromat. You know what I mean? For one, like when we lived in Philly, like we had a basement. You had another 15 steps to go down. So of course you got a flight of stairs upstairs and a flight of stairs downstairs, and ain't nobody gonna be running back and forth up and down those steps to dry and wash and dry and fold some clothes. You might get them washed. You barely got them dried. By the time you got them dried, you didn't want to fold them. So going to the laundromat, spend a little time with some people in there, you know what I mean, get to talk. You got the scenery going on, you know, so you know, you feel like while you're at the laundromat, you know, you got some conversations in there with some people. You can laugh, talk, you know what I mean, take more time, fold your clothes. You don't want to be looking all, you know, like, damn, he came in there, wow, he only fold his clothes, like, you know, and then, you know, it keeps you from having to iron your stuff, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I need y'all help though, y'all. I need to get on this machines. I need y'all to help me start, you know, start doing this work. You know, and it's rough. Oops, I can see my bed. Got all my paperwork. So it don't look, we back outside. Look at that. Man, look like ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing going on. Oh, you know. Whatever. But yeah, I gotta wash these clothes. That's why y'all see all this stuff all over the place. I gotta wash these clothes, and I don't want to. But yeah, I'm trying to get the support that I can get back on this machine and do some working out. You know, you know, got the little pedal piece on there. It's called a Cycle. Yeah, that's it. Just adding on. What's up, Van? She coming over here now. It's adding on piece to the total jump. I only got that little stuff over there for her to lay on. But it's adding on piece for the total jump so you can cycle. You know what I mean? You okay, babe? I gotta take you out. I know Kay took you out, but I gotta take you out too. You know, like been taken out so you can go to the bathroom. She'll do one thing and not the other. So yeah, so I'm just waiting for the stuff to drop on my face so I can wash it off and apply the beard souffle and then the oil, beard oil. You know what I mean? But I also use that for somebody shedding. Damn, he's shedding all crazy. I got to vacuum up in here crazy. They don't tell nobody nobody tell you the dogs don't shed. They do shed. You know. Yeah, I kind of fell in my sleep in my shirt yesterday. But like I said, right now I'm just pedaling on my cycle trainer, my total gym. So what I do is I bring it up close. And she's looking at my feet. Come on now. I ain't get them done. But your dog lick your feet, yo? And like, I don't know what the hell that's about. Like, what does she like about my feet? I don't know if y'all got a dog, y'all dog lick your feet, but I don't know, she licks mine. But yeah, so I'm trying to do close up on the cycle trainer so I can kind of hit it up in my gut, hit it in the hip so I can feel like I'm working that bottom muscle, and in my pelvis. So sometimes I tilt just so I can make my right leg muscle do what it's supposed to do. I was right leg dominant, but the way that it do is like I have atrophy in my legs. So the muscle atrophy in my legs, and in order to make it move, I gotta engage the muscle, and kind of push with it, tilt my body up a little bit. Like it's like the exercise they tell you to do for sciatica. You gotta lift your bottom up, hold it for a minute to make that back muscle, butt muscle, your buttock muscle tighten up, and then your pelvis floor. So you gotta do that. So like I said, Just trying to get an emotional. Doing a little workout. What's up, man? What's up? I was trying to record you. You know, you trying to lick this stuff off my face. No. What? Yeah, I'll put you on camera. You don't want to work. You know, knock my sneaks down. Oh, you trying to play? Anybody down here to play with you? You know, that's it. You trying to play? Huh? You want to play? You think that's what I'm down here for? Take you out to the bathroom in a minute. Look, you try to act like you ain't seen. Huh? You real quiet. What you being still? All right. You gonna help me with these clothes? Oh, man. So, yeah. Like I said, just need y'all support. Try to get me in the vibing. Sorry I lost my viewers. You know what I'm saying? Probably the snowy weather conditions might have maybe knocked y'all out. I know Ohio stopped snowing right now, for now anyway. Yeah. Like and subscribe, y'all. Like and subscribe. You know, I just be life and showing a little bit of what I do. Try to enjoy my life. This is therapy for me. Talking to people. You know what I mean? See what their burden is on. Like, ain't nothing happening no different than mine. I don't have nothing. You know what I mean? People breeze through here, view real quick. If it ain't something they want to see or hear, then they be out. You know what I mean? But I'm here long. So, you know, I ain't got much going on. I'm just up here pedaling now. Doing my little exercise. You know. But, yeah, like while I'm on the total gym, I can do this thing where it's like, you know, almost like I'm running and listen, I just do all kinds of odd exercises because you never know what kind of muscle you actually need for your body. You know what I mean? Like I bring it down low and I hold it without touching the bottom of the total gym. Then sometimes I bring it up and pedal. I feel like I'm staying up on a bike. You know, it's just, especially when you got disabilities and able to not do stuff, total gym is really a perfect thing for that. You know what I mean? I got different exercises on different ones. I can do pull-ups, dips. Sometimes I lay down, grab the end of that, push up. Sometimes I grab the end of that end, and I do pull-ups. You know what I'm saying? You know, on this one, I do crunches, pedaling. You know, I do certain things on certain machines, you know what I mean, to get a certain exercise. But the reason I got two, so I ain't got to stop putting on the accessories of one. I put on the other one, and that's all I got to do is jump on it and go for it. And I don't have no numbers, so I don't count. I just do it till I'm fatigued. Like y'all hear me breathing a little hard because I just fatigued myself a little bit. And I just do my workout during the day because, like I said, it's hard physically and then mentally to get there. So if you make it a habit, you'll do better at it. So I try to do my little workout. Right now I'm pedaling. You know what I mean? But like I said, I do a little bit of everything. Summertime come, I get on my bike, ride my bike. But when I'm in here, I try to do a little bit of exercise throughout the day. I don't make no numbers because numbers will kill you. You ain't doing the same numbers you did yesterday. You're going to get mad, discouraged. You know? So I just try to do it enough that I get fatigued. So if I get fatigued, I stop so I don't hurt myself. You know what I mean? But I do all kind of exercise because you got to fool the body. You got to fool the fat. You can't let your body be thinking like everything you do because otherwise, like, let's say you ran or you walked and that's all you did. You ain't going to lose no weight because that's all you did. You're supposed to walk. You're supposed to run. You know what I mean? So what you want to do, you want to do some squat thrusts. You want to do some sit in the chair exercises. But sometimes you make them numbers like, oh, I'm going to do 50, I'm going to do 100. You know, you try to do them in a matter of minutes until you tear your body up. So then you say, look, I'm going to do 100 push-ups before the day out. And then throughout your day, I don't even count. I just do them till I stop. I don't put no limit to myself, because if I don't catch that next limit, then I get discouraged and stop. You know what I mean? So I kind of take away the scale. I get on the scale, but maybe once a month. Sometimes I don't even do that. I let my pants tell. Your pants will tell when you go to buckle them up. Your clothes will tell you. You know what I mean? You keep yourself at one weight, you won't have to spend no more money buying clothes. You know what I mean? Because when you buy bigger clothes, it costs more money. I was in the 4Xs. And I'm like, damn, I'm 350 pounds. I'm like, how I get there? So I see how people, get I don't know how they get to 700 pounds, but I can kind of see it, you know what I mean? But they get discouraged and they just keep eating. You don't know how big you are until somebody else tell you, you know what I mean? Or probably let you in the mirror, but even then, psychologically, you just don't see it. You know what I mean? Then you think you can't do nothing about it. So my thing is, if you make it a habit to work out every day throughout the day, you won't even look at it, I guess, a workout to lose weight. You just look at it as a way to maintain what you do got. And then you can decide to change it. If you stay working out, actually, when you go to work out hard, you won't feel it as bad, because you'll be saying, like, my body's already, got muscle memory. My body's already used to it. You know what I mean? But you got to make your body used to it. You know what I mean? Before you start trying to think, I'm going to come in here and come back out looking like that. It's not easy. Yeah, my cousin just on the live. Ron's opinion don't matter. Mine just ain't like the bug. He got me into this. And it is really hard to get the views and the likes. I don't even be trying. I'll just be like, to me, it's all therapy. I just be showing my life. But I can see that it's a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make it monetary. But then say I ain't even try to make it monetary. I just try to make it like, hopefully, that somebody else will look at and think, you're going to do what I can do. You know what I'm saying? And just enjoy their life. Because some people ain't got nobody, ain't got no family, ain't got no friends. You know what I mean? It's a good way to, if you don't have no friends, to get on here, because you can see regular people, get out the side of the house, see how they work. See that they ain't got no more than you. I don't want to get on there and see somebody got more than me. It's like, for what? I'm going to look at cribs for if you homeless. You know what I'm saying? Look at cribs for, or look at even a football game. You ain't got no money. You can't even afford the cable, the net, or your phone. But and chat. Oh, thank you for that shirts. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for helping me support me. You know what I mean? And watching. If you want to subscribe and like the bug. Also, dare to search. Yeah, that's what it is. Dare to search. I'm sorry I read it wrong. I apologize. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop watching me. Don't stop viewing me. Please subscribe and like. But yeah, I just just trying to just do what regular people do. Just be trying to show life. You know what I mean? If I don't leave nothing else behind, you know what I mean? People can go back and see me and be like, hey, even my kids probably, my kids always be all hating and stuff, because they're like, things go your way. I ain't gonna say go your way. It's other people like you more than your kids. All right, Data Search, I'm glad you doing good. What's the weather at where you at? Is it acting crazy? Because I'm in Ohio and it's weird. The sun was out a moment ago. Didn't look like it was just looked like it was about a 70-degree weather. I go back to the window, a storm of snow just came. I mean, it was flying down. Like, I could hear it. Anytime you can hear snow, I mean, I lived in the city, so you couldn't hear it because we had buildings and everything, noise and all that going around. But I mean, anytime you can just hear the snow, but which is also tranquil too, to hear the snow fall on the leaves and the wind blowing. I gotta say, some of that stuff and that naturalness is still quite relaxing. You know what I mean? But looking out the window, you thinking like, oh, I don't want to be out there. All right. Yo, saying like the bug, just life, and y'all ain't doing too much, out the way. But yeah, I need y'all to help me start motivating me to work out. It's so hot. It's about 70 here in Alabama. Stop playing with me, you Miss Ohio. 70 in Alabama. Was that a touche? That's a little jab. You talking about it's 70. I wish it was 70. You know what I mean? And I gotta take out all my clothes and They pack it away because it dropped from 40 to 70 in a minute. And you know from Ohio, it's crazy. It could be like 80 degrees through the summertime. Come 9 o'clock, it's like 0.30 degrees or something. You know what I mean? It's like down. It's crazy. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That's why you laughing. You know you can't joke about Ohio. You be putting a snowsuit on by 9 o'clock on August. You know what I mean? You be like, where this came from? I guess that's kind of like the deserts. The deserts be real hot. They say at night it's cold. It's frigid. Yeah, it did like that. So when I moved out here, it was like I was kind of prepared, but I wasn't. Then my friend started staying with me. She like, man, this weather crazy. Waking up snowing. It's snowing. It's not snowing. But it ain't supposed to snow. You look on the news, it ain't supposed to snow. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, they should not have no job. Yeah, they should not have no job. This guess weather up here. They call it bipolar. I said, what? And I said, yeah, they right. This joint schizophrenic. You know what I mean? Definitely, you just don't know what you might go. This box of chocolates. That's how it is waking up here. It's definitely a box of chocolates. You don't know they got walnuts in it, coconut in it, or caramel. You like, what's in that before I bite it? You know, just go ahead and bite it and see what you get. Yeah. But how you like Alabama? You moved from out of here. You got chased from out of here or what? Because Ohio, they be beating women up. I mean, the women be beating the women up. So I don't know. As I came up here, I started realizing. I mean, I will say like a lot of stuff that I missed from Philly. You said it got cold last night. I had to make a plan to get out of bed and turn on the heat. Yeah, right. Ain't that crazy when it's that cold? You be like, okay, I gotta come from under this cover. Okay, the heat's in the other room, the thermostat, but it's cold. So you almost like you waiting for another like little bit of warm air. But sometimes it be so cold, it be comfortable. Like when it get cold, I get comfortable. I don't want to come from under the counter. I just want to bundle up even more. That's why I be like, if an ice age came, I'll be the one still stuck in the ice sleep. When they thaw me out, I'll be like, "Ooh, here, go get me a blanket," because I'm not getting up from here to go get a blanket. That's how cold it be. Sometimes you won't even go get the blanket. You see the blankets, you shaking and you be like, "Man, can somebody else bring me the blanket?" Or when your ass can't even talk, that's how I be. That's when you know it's cold. It ain't been so hot that I couldn't talk, but it's been cold where I'm like, ooh, God. And you don't want to move. You know what I mean? And it's cold. You don't even care if you don't like the person. You like, come over here and warm me up and heat up on me. Especially like, you got a spouse. That'd be the one day you like, a nigga can lean on me then. You know what I mean? Come over here. But instead of get warm, get your ass out of my house. Get away from me. You know what I mean? That's why people be trying to make up when they get warm. They know they need a warm body to lay next to. Now, you're not just going to use me. I noticed that in the summertime, you don't give a damn about me. Then about November, you being all sweet to me. Yeah. Oh, listen. I bet you they did call out in Ohio. That's funny because that's what it is. When you home in Ohio and it's snow, you either get trapped in your house or trapped at the job. But it's a way to save some money. Out there doing nothing else. Ain't no fighting going on. Cause ain't nobody out there trying to fight. You know what I mean? That's why it's less crime in the winter. You ain't trying to drive out there. You ain't trying to fight. You got to put your coat on and try to fight. Nah. Or where you got the kind of clothes and when you slip your arm in it, because of the material inside, you can't put your coat on and be sticking to the coat. And you fighting. By the time you get done, you tired as hell. You like, I ain't go where. I can't put my damn clothes on. I hate that when the material be frustrated to try to putting it on because it's fighting against it. But yeah, you save money in Ohio though, because if you think about it, you get everything in your house. You ain't gotta go out and get nothing else. You ain't gotta drive. It's gas, time, and money. Like people don't realize how much time is valuable. Time is more valuable than money to me. Because if you ain't got enough time to do it and finish it, you all broken up. You know what I mean? Like you get sleep all night and then be like, look, I gotta go to work. You wake up about an hour early, like, man, you look back up, that hour gone. And it's so funny how the time quick to get you to work, and then while you at work, it take all day to get done. You know what I mean? That's what have me tripping. I don't know what that's about. You could be like, oh, I'm trying to get to work on time. You looking like, oh, I got this amount of time. And the moment you be sitting there and it just seems go so fast, but let you be ready to come home from work and look at the time, it just doesn't work the same. It seems like it take forever for you to go home. You like, what the hell? I don't know what that is. But yeah, but I don't like going to work and not doing it. Yeah, I know. When people don't respect your time, they say they don't realize it. Time is, listen, ah, I think they don't think about it. You know what I mean? That you put when you putting your time into something, I think they just don't think about it because they worried about daytime. Because trust and believe, they worried about daytime or day job. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is you do, but like you said, time people don't realize it's very valuable. You know, I got things to do, like you got things to do. I got a family to go into. I got to cook for myself, wash up. You know what I mean? Every bit of it. Every bit of it. I got to feed my dog, feed my cat. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm like, damn, I got to wash my dog. I got to give her a bath. You know what I mean? And just know that, yeah, every day, listen, watching on here is time is to do something. You know what I mean? I had to do something to put this time away. Like, that's why I try to work out through my day. You know what I mean? I used to work out at work. You know what I mean? Take my jump rope, had one of the little pull-up joints, but I had to make sure they had those commercial doors so I can do my pull-ups because I snatched somebody's frame down. You know what I mean? But I try to do a little bit of, workout while I'm in my chair, all kind of stuff, especially right now I got sciatica. So it's like, everybody got a sciatic nerve, but they don't always be damaged. Mine's are damaged. So I got a lot of nerve issues going through my back, down to my legs. The whole right side of my body doesn't temper it right. Like I can't feel the cold water hurt my right side from my chest down to my feet, and it's tingling. I feel like icy hot all over my right side of my body, tingly all the time. And then I got muscle atrophy in my hands where they don't have the mobility to grasp and grab things like I want. So it's like, what she done tore up? They don't have the ability to grab and to hold on to things. I'm always dropping stuff. Pick somebody up, giving a ride, and they come to the door with one shoe and a hair comb. Yeah, comb with the finger, talking about, wait a minute, I can't do it. Don't ever think you mad, especially when you supposed to be ready. That's why they just can't keep the job, or that's why they can't be there because you got to get them ready. Or I just want to go to the store and pick up one thing. And then go in there, you waiting and waiting. You like, then I'm going to grab one thing. I got to stop by my house. You like, no, you not. What's up, Sass Club Queen? What you doing? Like, subscribe to everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's on there, Out the Pit. I mean, I'm doing all right. Woke up, a little, my body was achy. But I see why, because it started snowing all kind of crazy. Just out of nowhere. I told y'all that. What's up, Out the Pit? My homies, my peoples, y'all. And it's just it started being, I had Dare to Search. She came on here, you know what I mean, too. You know what I mean? Like I said, she said she lived out Ohio one time, so she know what I'm talking about this weather. This weather crazy is nuts, man. Auntie had Dare to Search. Yup, that's her. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, she was out here. She know what it's like out here. The weather is nuts. You can't make no plans. You can't make no plan. I'm out here looking at it now and I'm trying to figure out whether what's going on. Yes, it's Sasscloth Queen on here. Yup, y'all speak to each other, everybody. Out the pit. Yeah, we a gang on here. You know what I'm saying? YouTube gang, OG network. What y'all want? Yeah, Fat-tacular. You know what I mean? Top to bottom. Yeah, we squad, yo. We squad. That's right. Gang. That's right. Throw it out there. We ain't gonna throw no signs up there. Somebody get confused, go kick my ass or something. You know what I'm saying? I heard you be wearing that hair product and wear product OG network. Yeah, we squad, we deep. We trying to get it deep. You know what I mean? All about positivity and having some fun. You know what I mean? Yeah, Out the Pit. Hey, King, the other half. Yeah. Sasscloth Queen and Out the Pit. Yo, I love y'all, yo. You know what I mean? I love y'all. You know what I mean? Ain't that something? Got to meet y'all on here. Got to grow to love y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's good. That's how you know how people, good people out here. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even seen a dare to search. You good people too now. You dare to search. I keep saying dare to search. Dare to search. You know what I mean? You my peoples on here now too. You know what I mean? All y'all my peoples. Everybody that like, subscribe, y'all my peoples now. You know what I mean? You want to be my peoples, like and subscribe, yo. Telling you, we gonna have some good times. So we ain't even gonna have some bad times. This is what family is about. You know what I mean? Anybody always having a good time. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to network. You know, you can't always like your kids. You might, I'm learning to church. I like you. I mean, you might not like me, but I love you. Vanity, what is you chewing on? What's that? Let me see what that is. Bring that here, Van. Bring it here. What is that? Probably something she ain't supposed to be chewing. You know what I mean? Yeah, we gotta all come and support each other. I don't know what she over here chewing. Leave it. Leave it. What I say? What I say? Why do dogs do this? Why they do that? You be telling them to leave it, and they just keep on chewing it. They ain't try to hide it. I don't even know what this was, y'all. Oh, guess what this was? I mean, I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to guess what this was. Can anybody see how good you are? Guess to see what this once was. I just figured out what it was. Can anybody figure out what that once was? Come on, do 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 do. Yep, Sad Call Clean. You guessed it. Bottle cap. Hey, applaud, applaud, applaud. Yeah, I take a few minutes trying to figure out what the hell is she done chewed up. And then when you go to reach for it, they try to put their whole body over top of it, like, or act like they ain't doing nothing. Yeah, you definitely gotta not have. I don't even know where she probably got that. They had it. I got another soda cat. In case y'all know what a soda cap look like, that's what the soda cap once looked like. She guessed it. You win a prize. You can't be in the bushes watching and expect to get support from people on YouTube. You got to get active. Yes, that's it. You got people to see you to be like, what are you doing over there? Some people nosy anyway. You know what I mean? Like the old lady or old man on the porch. That's how you got to be. You got to get out here because you ain't going to get no activity, or you ain't going to get, a response for what you do or what you like to do, don't do. You know what I'm saying? I definitely enjoyed it because it's therapy. You know what I'm saying? I moved out here, Ohio, alone. You know what I mean? I feel like y'all good companionship to me. You know what I mean? I can open this one. So I can see this being for some people. They like, they need to do this. Get on here and see regular people. That's what I like to do. Just be regular people. I ain't got no cribs with 20 cars and, you know what I mean? And crazy refrigerator with a TV and cable on it. Like, I want to open my refrigerator up and close it quickly because, just how you learn. You learn how to, it's natural. You conserve energy. So I ain't trying to be on like how they got the housewives of Beverly Hills. What problems do y'all have? You know what I'm saying? No problems with your hair. Y'all nails, your hair done every show. You know what I mean? On the set, y'all clothes is nice. Y'all ain't got bills coming in. Talking, oh God, y'all don't got spam and callers and all that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got none of that happen, but you got a whole reality. That's not a reality show. This is a reality right here. You get to see me wash my face. Yep. Get to see me wash my face, put the stuff on, see if I can see if there's any growth in my mustache. That's from top to bottom. Yeah, look at that. Did that look pretty? No. Like I was working out. I get on here and start lying. Yeah, I just got finna up drive running up the Appalachian Mountains. You know what I'm saying? Hooked up onto the mountains, and I just saved about 20 people. They was falling down the mountain, but I stopped it all. I started, hooking up to the lines. And I don't know the terminology of that, but yeah, to wash out the eye boogies. Yeah, it's ain't like the bug, y'all. I'm on here with Sackcloth Clean out the pit, there to search. You know what I mean? Any other people up here that want to breeze by, love and like and subscribe, I appreciate it. I haven't gotten out today, so I don't really have nothing particular to do. I'm supposed to wash some clothes. Y'all come to the laundromat. Look at that. Look like I got some connection going on. You know what I mean? Look at them corners of that mouth. Look at that beard. I mean, that mustache coming in. Right around. I'm a grown man now. I don't have to sing Peach Fuzz. Peach Fuzz. Any of y'all remember that song? About KMD? It's an old song. I'm telling my age. It's by KMD. And they had a song called Peach Fuzz. Actually, that was probably the hottest song they had, but it wasn't even all that, it was. Because back then it was, had a nice little tune, do a beat, a little ring to it. He had about 3 songs. I can't remember the other 2. I ain't on here for MTV or nothing like that. Everybody know the Nick Cannon. I ain't never watched the Nick Cannon joint. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. It just he was already rich enough. I just feel like I want to watch a real cipher. You know what I'm saying? People start talking about you like right there on the spot. It was on site. That was freestyle. He talk about something you ain't even realize your clothes ain't fit, or you know what I'm saying? You thought you came there looking like something. They destroy you right there on stage. You like, damn, man. I ain't know I look like that. Yeah, I see you, bro. Yeah, I'm a grown man. You know what I mean? You talking about I see you. Yes, you do. You know what I'm saying? Look, oil. Got that oil up in there, too. Uh-huh. Never had a mustache, man. I actually see it coming right here. And coming up top here. I had the Fu Manchu. Stopped at the corners. Little goatee, that was it. I'm like, I started getting gray hair on my chin before I actually had hair on my face. I'm like, how the first thing gonna come out of my face is some gray hair? And all the time I've been grown, trying to be an adult, I ain't had not a lick of hair in my face. My face was like Ronnie. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I wish my hair was like Ronnie's, though. I ain't gonna hold you about that. And Ronnie got all his hair since we was a kid. I'm like, how you still do that? I don't even know if I'm supposed to put the souffle in my hair. I guess they'll let me know later. You know what I mean? Trying not to put oil. What say? I done got into something that I purchased on my electrical stuff yesterday, dealing with the jack of all trades, master of none. Lordy, why what have I done? I did search. Yeah, you can't get on there and get. You know what it is? That's so funny. You say that because I never used to order stuff. So I think it was last year, the year before last, I went to order stuff. Now, ain't it crazy? You know you ordered it, but you so excited to open the boxes up when they come, like you don't know what's in there. It's almost like you gave yourself Christmas, like you running like, oh, okay, my package. But you know what you ordered. So that's how I was feeling. I'm running all my package, like, you know what I mean? Oh, you meant me. Oh. Okay. Yeah, well, I do. You know what I mean? I do order stuff. But I started, though. Like I said, I am sure to order. I ordered that Mo Raider. You know what I mean? That mobile remote control lawnmower. You know what I mean? And I ordered a hologram bag. But yeah, when you order stuff, though, you be running to the packs and the people like, you don't know what's in that box. You rip it open and everything, like you had no idea. But it's like a good feeling to feel like somebody sent you something. I don't know. It's weird. It is definitely weird. But I would say I could see how people get caught up ordering stuff. Electrical stuff yesterday. So what you order? What you ordered though? Yeah. Yeah, I got this I don't know, y'all see something, y'all see different right there. Instead of that light, look, I know y'all see that. I know y'all see that up here, like, yeah, damn. Y'all gotta be that tall to see that. Or I'm sitting down. So I'm only showing y'all this. I ain't even embarrassed, you know what I'm saying? Look, I gotta show y'all. Yeah. I gotta show y'all the pretty stuff and the bad stuff. But y'all might could see this might be some growth though. You know what I mean? I might be able to see something I don't get to see. Uh, yeah. Now, I do feel like my hair filled up right here a little bit. And up in here. Like I said, that used to be our pride and joy was our hair. You know what I mean? That's all the men really did. You know what I mean? And listen, we only do cologne and hair and clothes for women. We don't be doing it for us. You know what I mean? Talking about, I ain't, listen, I wouldn't have put no clothes on and try to coordinate if it wasn't for women. I wouldn't be trying to put no cologne on if it wasn't for women. Every time we smell good, you like, yeah. All right, I'm going to put that on. Oh, look at that, y'all. I'm going to put that on. Then, then I had a woman touch my chin hairs, and I was like, oh, I need a beard. She playing with my little hairs on my face. I need a beard. I felt like, can you be more of a man? Yes, happy for you, Auntie. Can't wait to see what's next with your tiny house. Oh, who got a tiny house? I got a tiny house. They helped me to at least you talk. Yeah, not many people can see it. Oh yeah, thank you, man. Thank you, man. I think I can. You know what I mean? Like I said, it look like there's something going on there. You could see I got a little pimple. You know why I got a pimple right out the pit. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, hook a bro up. Hook a bro up. But no, I don't need no hookup, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy out here. You can't just be hooking up with anybody. You gotta definitely, it's in the world. You gotta know who they are. If I hang around, I gotta know a little bit about you. I ain't into no one night stands. He said a tiny box. Shoot, me too. But sometimes it's funny how you can live in a tiny box better than you can live in what you thought you wanted. You shouldn't buy too much when you know you can't handle it. Yeah. Most of the time, that's what we want, though. We want more of what we can't handle. Many a times. Oh yeah, thank you, man. I do like my shoes though. I'm a Nike head. You know what I mean? Not just because I invest in Nike. You know what I mean? So Nike, buy Nike, y'all. Buy Nike. Buy Nike. You know what I mean? Because they always had nice colors, coordination, and my feet size. You know what I mean? It's hard to find shoes in 14, 15s. Puma don't make them. That was my breakdancing days. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you love your sneakers too, man. Listen. There's some sneaker lovers out there that we couldn't even compare to, but you know what I mean? If I could, but what I do is I go to the Nike outlet and I go to the clearance part in the back because the problem is everybody buying everything new, paying up to $5,000. I ain't paying all that for that. Now you got 2 feet. Why are you paying $5,000 for a pair of sneakers? You ain't even, some of them they don't even wear. You know what I mean? But I like Nike colors and and they transition to different sneakers. Like, you know what I mean? It's like they're more daring with their colors. You know what I mean? Now some other sneakers I think that got daring with their colors. Can't think of the name of them. I really think it's Puma actually. Adidas, they couldn't keep up. Nobody couldn't really keep up. It really was for my shoe size. You know what I'm saying? The way they can do it. I shop for sneakers at Ross. Oh yeah, I've grabbed something there too. Yo, I remember one time I grabbed some sneakers. They didn't have no name on it. Um, Everybody gave me a compliment with them Jones. I paid $4 for them sneakers. I kept them Jones for about 6 years, man. They went with my scrubs. I was wearing scrubs, that worked the hospital. When I put them on, had stepped their game up. Yeah, they did. They did. Out the pit, you're right. Puma stepped their game up because Nike was killing them, I believe. But they definitely stepped their game up when it come to colors. I'm almost jealous because, they sneakers are made for more like soccer, flat foot type of people, you know what I'm saying, that small frame, you know what I mean? They for small frame people, but they don't make no rugged Pumas, you know what I'm saying? And the only people that make, like I said, when it comes to ruggedness and different styles, is Nike kill them every time, especially with their colors. You know what I mean? I ain't scared to wear different colors. Sure. I ain't scared to wear pink, fuchsia, none of that. I know who I am, what I got on. I ain't got to worry about that. You know what I mean? Sometimes people be like, I ain't wearing that because that's not a man color. What you mean? I mean, I ain't wearing rainbows. You know what I'm saying? But if I do wear some rainbow, it ain't because this is my choice, you know what I'm saying? But if I know you steaming up through the rainbow, you're going to understand I'm a dark cloud in that rainbow. You know what I mean? But like I said, I don't let the colors, deter me from buying what I like, you know what I'm saying? I like what I like. Thank you, Sackcloth Queen. I appreciate that. Yeah, you know who you are. What you worried about what somebody think? You know what I mean? I could be Superman. Yeah, I bet you it came to saving your ass, and with the clothes, I guarantee you won't be like, You're like, I don't want no. Ooh, wait a minute. You know what I mean? I'm about to drown. What's your choice? What do you identify as? There's a black man who creates his own sneakers. SIA shoes are but a little pricey, but he black no. Oh, I might check him out. You know what I mean? When you said pricey, that kind of shook me. I don't like paying the full price for nothing. If I can pay, that's why I go to the back of the line at Nike outlet, because those ain't the ones that eventually you get, because they be always down in price and clearance. I see that word clearance. Shit, if I don't know how to read nothing else, I know how to read that. I be like, Clarence? He got a last Clarence sale? Oh, yeah, I know him. Huh? Yeah, they come together. I know them. That's the first and last name. Clarence Sale. What? Oh, I thought that was a person. I was right back to that. Where y'all got somebody here named Clarence Sale? He like Clarence, whatever way you want to say it. That's the two names I know. Oh yeah, but I'm gonna check him out though. You know what I mean? Um, and I'm gonna also see if he got Simba tell him put this joint on the market so for stock. You know what I mean? I definitely, hey, go public, man. Go public. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do it, you might as well go all the way. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta go. You got to. Oh look, y'all snoring again. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me put this around. Not bad. But see it's picking up though. See the sunshine went, starting to blow around again. That's just a matter of seconds. I just had to look out there. I don't know if y'all actually seen it, but you know, crazy weather. There to search and out the pit in Sackcloth Queen. Y'all in Alabama and y'all in Florida, like that's crazy. We say, oh yeah, in Florida, like I remember going out there, man, it was so hot. I couldn't even wear my sneakers. I had to go. We said my son had some Pumas in the '80s that smelled so bad from sticking his feet on socks. I flinch when I see Pumas. Yeah, I got to admit, Adidas used to do that to me. I used to be like, Adidas make your feet stink. You know what I mean? Because I don't think they had to air it out. You know what I mean? That's what I think it was. They didn't air out well. You know what I mean? But I used to hot. That's why I started going from cold snow. Yeah, cool snow. Thank you. You can have it. I turned it around so you could get some of it. You know what I mean? How about you turn your camera so I get some of that sun? Cause damn, matter of fact, don't even show me that. Don't even show me y'all sun right now. I'd be like, but I remember when I was in Florida that you couldn't even wear sneakers because it was so damn hot. I think I was in Kissimmee. Yeah, we went to Kissimmee. And it was so damn hot. I was like, damn. So I knew that when I go to Florida, I take my sandals, I guess my some slides or something to put on my feet. And then I go to the Nike store and buy my sneakers on the way back home. Because every time I go to another state, if they got a Nike outlet, I got to hit it. I got to see what they got in there. Plus, different states got different types of, look at that, y'all. Look at that. They got different types of footwear. You know what I mean? They're different colors. You know what I'm saying? They touch on. So that's what's crazy. But and then when I can't fit them in my luggage, I put them around my neck. I wear my sneakers on my neck at the airport. Cause I can't stuff them down in them things that they do. Cause they get creepy at the airport. Like first you get on to one state, and then you try to get on another state. They got this box where you got to put your stuff in and stuff it down. And if you can't do it, then you can't take it with you. So I'm like, what? I'm like, man, but they ain't had this in Philly airport or the Baltimore airport. I'm like, oh, they trying to get me. So I had to give some stuff away, and I wasn't giving my sneakers away. Man, I put them Jones on my neck. I had 3 pairs. I got to wear 14, 15s, y'all. I had 3 pairs of 14, 15 sneakers around my neck like it was a chain. I was like, yo, y'all not getting away with this. So look at that, y'all. It's picking up. Y'all see that? That's crazy. You say, wow, look at that snow. Oh, that's crazy. This is what I love about YouTube, how you can be in the experience of life with people. Yeah, right, out the pit. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to show y'all my experience. And right now, this is a little shitty. Save me. You know what I'm saying? Save me, y'all. Damn. Look at that. You hear the snow? Y'all hear it? Yes, love it. Thanks for sharing. My niece wanted to purchase a home in West Palm Beach, but said the insurance was too high. Oh yeah, and that's crazy. You go to another country, they don't even have it. You buy the house, and that's it. Lady told me. You like, you buy a house one time, you don't pay no more money. You buy a house one time. Over here in America, you pay, you pay, you pay, you pay. I was like, damn. I am ready to go there. Like I will say, Ohio's property for now, their property tax is a lot cheaper than the Pennsylvania. I was paying $6,700 for my property taxes in Pennsylvania, Coatesville. Then Philly tax wasn't that bad, but you was at you was in row homes. You know what I mean? You had much space anyway. You know what I mean? He said that's dope for us because all we get is sun and hurricanes in Florida. Y'all can keep the hurricanes, but you can give me the sun. I can roll with the sun, but the hurricanes, no, 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 no. You know, but I came up here, bought half the property, single home, and I'm paying 14. So I saved myself $5,000 a year in property taxes just moving here. Even in PA, you gotta get your car inspected, registered every year. In Ohio, it's every 5 years, or some places, a part of Ohio, you don't have to get it inspected. So that's crazy. Now I would want to get my car inspected, but the rules that they had in Pennsylvania was worse because you couldn't drive it, couldn't be on the road. You know what I'm saying? After they got inspected, and sometimes it'd be the minor stuff that they was trying to hit you with. You know what I'm saying? Out the pit. And I don't know what y'all car insurance and stuff is out there, or Dare to Search. I don't know what your car insurance is out there, but man, listen, it's crazy. You moved your whole nother like that. What makes my car more insurance because I live somewhere else versus somewhere else? Why is that so? Why is that so? That's crazy to me. Your car should be insured at a one base price. Shouldn't be no difference. They're already a ripoff. Then the better car you get, the more you have to insure it, or it should have full coverage. You know what I'm saying? It's teasing you. I thought I was tormenting y'all not to move here. Yo, teasing you. Yo. I mean, I will say when it break down, like, you could definitely be trapped in the house with having to not be out there spending no money in the club. Like, that's why I decided I didn't want to move somewhere warm. You know, I'm a widower, and I was like, you know, if I was trying to, you know, get company, then I would try to be outside all the time with people that's, you know, because the weather gives you the chance to, like I said, that's when the time and money all comes in together. You know, I'd have been out there trying to be outside, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do everything that's going on, which costs money. You see, I want to be there now. Yeah, because you want to save some money and save going outside, you know. You got a wifey, so yeah, I get you. I mean, I had a wifey, I wouldn't want to go outside either. I'd be like, yeah, I want to be in the house. But yeah, we're not, you know, being a widow is kind of like you feel like you're looking for a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And then I'd have been outside trying to be outside, see every little party they having, and you know what I mean, what makes you get, you make spending you more money. It's nice to see something different. We are the Floridians. The Floridians, we don't have seasons, LOL, only hot. Hey, you know it's crazy. Ooh, man, it's coming in the house. You want this? Yeah, you want this? Look at that. Can y'all really see that? You sure you want this? It's only November. Thanksgiving, Christmas ain't here. None of that. Yo, look at that. There's a tornado of snow. Florida's still wearing shorts. Oh my God. Y'all still wearing shorts? Yo, that's so unfair. Y'all see the leaves falling? Only thing I like about the fall is the color of the trees. They be so pretty. This is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. This is just that bipolar weather. Hey, Dare to Search. Would you dare come back out here? Would you dare come back out here in this crazy weather? This weather is foolish. This is crazy. Look, my dog don't even want to go out there and potty. She be like, no, I'll hold it. She don't like the wind. The wind up here touched on it, made her feel uncomfortable. She felt like she got molested when she walked outside. My dog was turning around in circles. I was like, no, that's the wind. It's 60 here now, 60 degrees in Florida. We get excited so we can pull out our jackets so we can switch up the style. What? This is a style switcher right here. You can put your coat on if you want to. You're gonna put another coat on later. Look at that, y'all. That's crazy. I just walked out of here yesterday, like a nice little jacket. You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't. I did have to put a winter coat on. I did. But man, excuse me. Excuse me, y'all. Oh, y'all see my car right there? That car was I kind of restored it a little bit. My uncles used to drive that. One of my three uncles that passed away in a year and a half. You know, he used to drive it. And I told him, man, when I get it, I'm gonna fix it up and do some stuff to it. So y'all see them wheels right there? I still have not seen them wheels on. They came off of a Buick. And I don't know why he switched his rims, but the guy told me, man, they look so good, I'm gonna put them on your car. I don't usually do cars, but he liked it, so he put it on there. I did some, changing lights on it, stuff like that. I still want to do some interior work, you know what I mean, to it. I'm thinking about getting it wrapped. I want to get it wrapped because it'll get a protection. If I get like this, I forgot what the wrap is called, but it's really it's type of kind of embossed, so it's almost like nothing could stick to it. You know what I mean? Nothing could scratch it, almost scratch proof. Canton, no. Yes, Canton, I am in. I am in Canton. And I don't know what Cleveland and Cincinnati look like, but geez. I know what Canton, you know where Alliance is? There to search. You know where that's at? Alliance is where most of my family was from. And that was a small little town. So, we used to come up here, we like, man, I ain't moving up here. I lived 17 minutes from Canton. Where'd you live at? Uniontown? You don't want to say? You gonna say I lived 17 minutes from Canton. Yeah, I get it. You don't want to admit that you lived in Ohio. What part of Ohio you lived in? Y'all was fighting each other all out here from everywhere. You couldn't tell nobody where you was from. That's probably why you still say it that way, because all y'all was fighting each other. All the different parts of Ohio. I come up here, we fighting Youngstown. Where Youngstown? It's about 45 minutes away. How was y'all fighting them? Y'all had nobody in the lines to fight because it was small towns. I guess, it wasn't like that. Up in Philly, it was like everything was a little bit closer, so you ain't had to go that way. We could go a couple of blocks and fight. You know what I mean? The others, or they called the other side, it took a few minutes, but if you walked, but drove, shit. Y'all got to drive there to go fight somebody. You know what I mean? Up here, it's like, in Philly, you didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? But yeah, now it's starting to calm down. But yeah, it's crazy up here. The weather is really crazy. But there's some great people up here, though. I will say that. There's some things that I do miss about Philly. But, the attitude, a lot of people in Philly got a lot of attitude, but we kind of miss it sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But we had some good fun. Even though some people had attitude, you might have fun in the fact that they had attitude. As long as it ain't on you anyway. Man, this is crazy. I keep looking out here. I'm mad that I may have to go outside. But yeah, that's what I do think about, YouTube or any type of, way of communication. It's definitely good. You know what I mean? Just like I said, you can see how people live or, they day to day or, maybe not. You know what I mean? But I just think it's good to, like you said, to get out. Because some people never been anywhere. So just like, getting on here and finding Dare to Search who lived out here once. So she would understand what I'm talking about. I don't know if you lived any other places, any other states. I lived in Delaware for a while. I lived in Philly most of my life. Then I moved to Coatesville for partial of my life. So I kind of know those areas. I visited some other states, though. I visited Florida, New Orleans, New York, South Dakota, West Virginia, Pittsburgh. Well, that's in PA, so I can't really say that. But it was still a different culture. You know what I'm saying there? Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina. I've never been to South Carolina. I've been to Alabama. I lived in the Philippines for 2 years with my dad, and I was a little military brat. Started school out there. So when I came back to the States in Philly, that definitely was a culture shock. I learned what getting jumped was like, and I learned how to fight. I was the only child. So I ain't know you go around the corner, get your cousins, and you know what I mean, y'all do whatever. I was getting my ass kicked a few blocks away from my cousin. Then I had to get to my cousin's house to do it. They ain't even know who I was related to. And yeah, like I said, they had to pull the fight out of me. But then I can't say I became a monster. I just became not scared of nobody. You know what I mean? Unless you can punch me and turn somebody into a mound of dust, that's the only thing gonna scare me. You know what I mean? I can't say that I like the fight. You know what I mean? I like it when I won. You know what I mean? Oh, he said, see you later, Auntie. All right, Joe. I mean, I gotta go. Oh, that's Dare to Speak. Oh, Dare to Search. Hey, Dare to Search, I thank you for visiting my site. And like the bug, I appreciate you. Be safe in your sunny, well, great weather. Don't fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? Is it? I can tell you. But yeah, please, thank you. And you be safe doing whatever you're doing in your runnings. You know what I mean? People be driving crazy everywhere. So peace out. Sackcloth Queen, Sackcloth Queen, and out the pit. Now, was y'all both from Florida? Did y'all both start off in Florida? Calm down again now. Now, this is where it's pretty. Hold up. Look. When the snow fall like that, you know what I mean? Especially like when it look like a slow motion, and the flakes start falling on the leaves. That's when it look pretty, when it's just settled up on the trees and stuff like that. Even ice looks good on the trees. It just look like, it's like an ice tree or something. I would say yes, both of us. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Would y'all ever thought about anywhere else y'all like to move to? Or y'all feel like, oh, we comfortable where we at, and that's that? I mean, y'all visit anywhere where you was like, wow, I think I would try to move here. Oh, I was in Georgia too, a few places. I forgot about that. Born and raised. Oh, he said born and raised and getting old there. That's it. I mean, I guess, it took me a lot to move myself. So I know understand with how hard it is. Like, I remember buying me a house, and that was a hard task. You know what I'm saying? Buying a house was hard as hell. And then, but when I turned around and decided I wanted to move somewhere else, then that's just like you got to come out of your comfortability of knowing everywhere to go, what to do, who to go to, you know what I mean? Things like that. I think when I moved to Coatesville, it's like the outskirts of Philly, you know what I mean, about an hour or something away. So I got to used to not being around people of every day that I know, like my family. So then when I realized this shit, they don't come up here and visit me. So what difference do it make if I turn and move 5 hours more away? And I come back and visit when I want. So that was just my thought in it. And to me, it was a nice move. Sometimes I get a little lonely, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just knowing like certain stores I know to get something to eat, or getting lonely with I don't get visitors over here and there. But I really didn't, you know what I mean? You be married, you really, kids grow up, they don't nobody really, mess with you. So that's why I feel like, sometimes you need a companion, you know. Um, I know I can't be alone. I think that's what it is. What up, Ron? Ron's opinion don't matter. Yeah, Ron, I was trying to get some people on today on the Philly Talk. Now, the day ain't over, so you never know. You know what I'm saying, what happened. But, yeah, cuz I don't know if you seen my hair. Look like it's filling up right here. I'm going to have to brush it down so to do it. Because even if the hair get long, I can lay it down and play it off. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling my barbers, don't go up in here. You go around with the cul-de-sac. Go stay out the side and down the cul-de-sac. You know what I'm saying? Stay over there. Get away from the houses. Cut over there. You know what I mean? Because like I don't need them to do it. And then right here, I think the clippers, growing up, you trying to get that sharp cut. I think it scored my skin and it don't grow right there. You know what I mean? But yeah, but it do seem like it's filling in though, right all up in here. it ain't as much bright sunshine that was up in there. Look, I move it. You like, ooh, okay. But like now I'm moving this, it ain't balling up looking. So it is like moving up in there. So I get shot out the top to bottom. They doing some stuff. I refuse to get rid of my hair. And I refuse to get some stapled hair in my head or whatever. I seen that done though. It looked painful as hell. And I'm like, you talking about each follicle putting back in your head through a needle? Like, nah, you know. He's an OG lion in the family again. He got stocks and top to bottom. Oh, sure, everything's growing great. You got a mustache now. You got a whole beard. Oh, great. Oh, you're doing just fine. You're doing just fine. Yes, it's less shiny up there. It's all right, Ron. It's all right to lie to me. You know what I'm saying? People lie to me all the time. I don't expect them to tell me the truth. But I see the truth, even if it's fake. Fake news, Ron. You give me fake news, Ron? Yeah. Oh man, look now, look y'all, look at this, 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 y'all, look at this. Sun back out again. All right. Sun is back out again. You said buy up. We see what it to buy too. LOL. Yeah, I told y'all. Yo, ain't that crazy? That's what I said. The sun go out, come back. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. About to be like sight. I was nice sight. Yo, look at it. Like I'm telling you, this is how I look. Now they look real shiny. Sun just flowing through my windows. Hey Ryan, you admitting to lying to me? You know we on live, right? Don't admit to lying. Don't admit to lying, Ryan. Dang, I was believing you. I'm ready to go outside now. I ain't going outside. Yes, I told you. Yeah, I told you. That's just flakes blowing around. Like it's sitting there waiting on you. But like I said, you just seen it not too long ago. Flakes is all over. I mean, it was coming down hard. Like you can hear the snow. Then all of a sudden it just, like I said, it go to sun and we like, oh, fool you. This shit is crazy. Come on, man. You want to go outside so you can go potty? Let me put something on. Yeah, I'm really on this live right now. I ain't doing nothing. I'm really on here. I'm got to start studying for my classes. Got to study this little play. I think I got, it's hard to remember stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, the pit. Like you said, you can't remember times. Me either. I can't remember nothing. Nah, but I do see it change with the facial hair. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. I wanted you to see what was going on top. You ain't gonna say that though, cause I ain't. Yeah, tell me you ain't see my top. That's it. That's what happened. Ronnie saw my top. You ain't really see my top baldness. Ronnie did cut my hair once. Yeah, I'm not lying. I see a little difference, but still got to be fracking. Yeah. No, I saw good. I see the difference honestly. I ain't gonna lie. I don't need y'all to tell me. I do see the difference though. You know, like I said, we ain't really be doing no care for nothing. Not like paying that much attention. Like, we just brushed our hair, combed it. If you had waves, you laid it down, put that on, pull your stock cap off. That was it. That's all you was really worrying about. We walked out the door. We ain't had no regimen of things we did. So I really do be, trying to do it. I don't do it showing it on an everyday basis no more. Because I think that'd be a little bit of grueling. People are like, all right now. But yeah, thank you out the pit. Thank y'all. I know I see something. You know what I mean? Vanity's starting to bark at me when I leave and come back now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like and subscribe, y'all. Like the bug, like and subscribe to Out the Pit. Like and describe. The Rhymes opinion don't matter. Like and describe anything that comes on OG Network, y'all. It's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get better. Yes, sir. Yep, I wash dishes at my house. You know what I mean? Some people have a dishwasher. You know what I mean? Look, I unplugged my dishwasher when I bought my new house. I unplugged the dishwasher because I'm one of the kids that wash the dish. And plus, because electricity saving bills. So I didn't want them to have the luxuries that I had. You know what I'm saying? Now, y'all ass gonna wash the dishes. That dishwasher for me. I don't know if I was wrong or not, but that's the way I felt. Like, nah, they ain't even know it worked or not. They like, it worked? I was like, nope. The only time I let it work is when I had, the only time I had let it work is when, maybe holidays or something I ain't want to have to deal with. Matter of fact, I don't think I turned it on until after my wife passed away. You know, because she liked to wash the dishes anyway. She ain't wait no time to turn around and wash the dishes. She cook while she clean. She was one of them type of women. I can't cook and clean at the same time. So I cook, eat, and then I turn around and wash the dishes. She used to be so mad. But, matter of fact, she'll tell you ain't cook because you ain't wash the dishes. You know what I mean? After you was done. All right, man. Look, somebody got to do some work around here. All right, man. Peace out the pit. Peace out, Sasscloth Queen. Thank y'all for visiting. Thank for y'all liking and subscribing and getting other liking subscribers. Anybody that's watching on here still, like and subscribe. Oh, I got a couple of likes. I got 8 likes. Somebody like me. Oh, like me, y'all. Like me. Like me. Yeah. Talk to me about losing some of this weight. You said you want to eat. Vanity, just press the button, eat. Love you too, bro. Yeah, she talking about she want to eat. There's food in here. You got potty? I think that she meant to hit the bathroom, John. Peace and blessings to you too, Sackcloth Queen. Peace and blessings to you too, out the pit. I appreciate y'all. We gotta do some lives again and together. I enjoyed that. All right, Chico. Man, you know your ass don't want to go outside. Cause look at it. Watch my cat, y'all. Watch what he do. He'll probably come right back in there. Go ahead, Cheek. You wanna go outside? Look, he like, man, it's cold out there. God damn hell no. I ain't going outside. You going outside or what? Huh? He thought about that. Look, y'all, this kind of crazy weather is to the animals. My cats come to outside, he come to the door, now he don't want to go nowhere. Look, you feel that weather. Okay, you being bold? Okay. See all them leaves blowing out the trees? Look, what, is you going out or what? Ain't nobody coming outside with you? Look, as soon as he see the door closed, he want to come back. Yo, the other day, Vanity ran outside. And I'm not one of them people that running out after your dog, calling the dog name, and I can't do that. I'm not ever doing that. I'm sorry. As much as I love her. So I told my friend, I said, I'm not calling her no more. I came in the house and closed the door. She went out there after, couldn't get her. She came in the house, closed the door. I look outside a few minutes later. Vanity standing in front of the door, then she want to come in. I was talking to her. I said, what, you want to come in now? Come on. I said, you want to come in now? Huh? You want to come in? I made her stand out there for a little bit. You know what I mean? But she came to the door. I don't know where the hell she went at, but she came back in, though. That's what I told her. Like, I'm not chasing her. Oh, you look like you thought somebody ain't get that up? I said, I'm not chasing her. I'm not chasing her button, calling her name. That just seemed crazy to me. I hate that. That's just a dumb look. Look, she don't know where she want to go to the bathroom at. She don't like all this wet stuff. She don't like being wet. She don't like the wind touching her. She's shaking. Poor dog. He's shaking. I ain't need to show y'all how going to the bathroom. You know. This other thing is, You know, when you get your big dog, understand they got big shit behind them. You know, when they go to flick it or bury it, and the turd come flying at you, you like, what the hell? All right, stop pulling. Like, she like this weather.